Day two.
Day two of Petrolhead Tours. Good morning, people. We've got about 500-kilometre route today. The weather is glorious once again. We've got about 50 kilometres range, and the nearest petrol station is 56 kilometres. I know that sounds very familiar. What's that game called, Patrick? That we played last year?
Touchy cloth pants.
Touchy cloth pants.
Yeah.
Both Patrick and I are knobs today. So thank you very much for supporting that, Patrick.
Always.
Yeah, so we're just going to cruise, car's cold, we'll just take it nice and easy, but what a glorious road to come out and start on. It's just absolutely amazing.
I think we should always say, make sure to follow Petrolhead Tours.
Yes.
And for any of the tomfoolery that we get up to, follow Joe and myself.
Of course, absolutely.
Right, let's do this.
Let's do this. Right, so we've just waited quite a while actually for the second group to come through. I was going to say we play catch up now, but unfortunately we still have no fuel.
We're playing economic catch up.
Economic catch up, carrying speed, doing Pete and Dan style.
Found a friend.
Found a friend. We found a friend. Down on power, but I'm sure efficient in
Well, more fuel efficient than this anyway.
Definitely more fuel efficient than this. I think a tractor or an Airbus A380 is more efficient than this. So this is our setup. Obviously, I'm not driving at the moment. Behind, I don't want to touch that. I'll incriminate myself, but behind here is a mega mount. We then have, yeah, obviously our little adapter down here for power. We've got some GoPro set up. We've got a new Hero 7. We've got a Session 5, which is my favourite actually. Little cameras, they're really good. Looking forward, we've got the nav here with the predetermined route in it, with all the stops and the checkpoints, so it won't just take us the quickest point from A to B, so from today's hotel to tonight's hotel, it will actually take us along all the checkpoints that Pete and Dan have spent months, like, obviously pointing in the nav. Oh yes, fuel, cock, we're good to go.
Let's go driving.
Woohoo!
We are in the thick of it already.
I think Super Gab's M4's got about 1,000 brakes.
To be fair, he did mention that a couple of times in the boat, so yeah, I'd be disappointed if it didn't, but 1,000 brake, that's ridiculous.
I think I just saw one of the rocket boosters get jettisoned.
La 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 la.
certainly on like Donkey Kong, that is for sure. M2 Comp versus McLaren 570S. So this is a prime example of what Petrolhead Tours is about. Like, Dan is up front, probably going the same speed, if not a little bit quicker than us.
Yeah.
At the same time as calling out everything that's coming on.
In a very calm manner.
Very calm.
But it's amazing, like some people that have been on many tours, like Rob, who we're following in the McLaren, we're following him yesterday, and you kind of become really good at doing that, don't you? Like he was...
It's like second habit.
Yeah, he was amazing yesterday. We're pushing on and he was calling out everything, and very detailed, almost too detailed. It was like, come on mate, stop showing off.
There's a blonde, about 34-year-old, lovely ponytail.
And what's the car?
Oh no,
mate?
sorry, that's Patrick. Hey, I know what we can do while we wait. Play the clip of you singing.
La 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 la.
Mostly third gear is the gear of choice in this car.
It really is.
It's got the low end grunt to get you out the corner, and then as soon as it comes on song, it's like propels you into the next dimension. It's ridiculous. It's so quick.
It's good. You just got it in third, and the slower ones you just got to pick the throttle up nice and early. This is definitely second here, because it takes a couple of seconds for that spool to start spooling.
Yeah. I imagine without your E-Venturi that would even be slower.
Yeah, definitely. Like the E-Venturi, honestly, you can feel the pickup.
Yeah.
It's just more immediate.
So poised. Like the brakes and the way it turns in is absolutely ridiculous. So at this point, you don't realise, but Joey's fucking absolutely on it. Just then, when we came up to that corner, it was the latest of brakes. Oh, gotta catch him. I haven't stopped smiling yet. Oh, look at the road! Oh. God, this is amazing! faster.
Faster!
Faster! Drive faster!
What an amazing piece of road.
Oh my god. This road is absolutely insane.
It's very nice, yeah.
There.
Yep. Was it 600 or 60 horsepower you said that M4 had? Don't run. It's either his brakes or ours.
I think it's his, you know. I hope it's his.
Oncoming 3, Astra. Anything else, but yeah.
We're in Spain?
I thought
Yeah, there's only 2 Spanish cars in here.
I thought we were in Mexico, mate.
Mate, what are Spanish cars doing in Mexico?
Hola.
Looks like we've arrived at our lunch stop. Honestly, this morning's drive was, and I know I say it every time, I feel like I'm repeating myself.
It's unforgettable.
It's literally,
Like,
and Robin was just saying then, this was just the best road ever. I mean, it was just unbelievable. Wow, awesome. What a
get some food.
brave passenger.
I told you to go fast.
I know. Yeah, it's not good having him next to me.
No.
But yeah, no, it was great.
Absolutely amazing. Never before have I seen such a being with a tucked-in shirt with a tight as belt as that.
You guys stay put.
Absolute. Oh, there's the amazing call of the Dan. Why is one sitting down and one standing up? Why is one sitting down and one standing up? Amazing. Oh, he's found us. Shit.
This is the most ridiculous
into a 40. Oh my god.
What did we just drive on?
It's just this bit, what we've been on it, 20 minutes, so bizarre. Like the surface, the colour of it, the grip level, everything about it's just weird. And look where we are, we're literally in the middle of Mars. I mean, it's just like Sleepy Village, and then just literally you're unleashed again onto this absolutely insane surface. It's just like, it's literally, this is an M2C rally car. You got to be a bit reserved, because mid-corner, if you hit one of those big undulations, you're going to be out there with the wildlife. Whoa! Oh. And then you get a brow, and then it's just. Oh. I don't know how you're actually managing the filming, Patrick. I'm very, very, very impressed. If I didn't have my seatbelt, I would have knocked myself out by now.
So, as you were saying, Joe, we are on what looks like the roads of Mars, but are also very jumpy. So we thought it'll be a good time to test out the stabilisation in the Hero 7.
Yeah, well, they call it hyper smooth. This is like, this reminds me of what I picture like the Corsica Rally to be like. This is special stage 2 now.
Except if you bump, you come into a barrier and whoa!
Oh!
Oh my god!
Wow.
Road surface is absolutely
Shocking. And then gravel, look, gravel stage, special gravel stage 3, just where you need the barrier, there's
Perfect.
no barrier.
Yeah, brilliant. That's exactly what
I'm going to say you're very easy in here, because I don't know, the cameras might not be picking it up, but there's so much gravel. Look at it, it's round, small gravel.
Out the gravel, onto the normal road. I say normal.
Still lots of gravel there.
Oh look, a fresh bit of tarmac. Oh no, wait, it's just been filled with sand.
Yeah.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, bit of push. Mr. Talk Chasers behind the wheel. How's the car, mate?
I've never driven anything like this.
Yeah.
It's like when people talk about like BMW M2s being like one of the best cars to drive, like along with the M cars, mate, they're not wrong. This is absolutely sublime. Like sublime. I'm used to a 1996 E36 BMW, which is like old and rackety and trim bits fall off all the time. So for me not to have to reach over to your side of the footwell and pick up my door card, that's amazing.
You can still reach over to my side of the footwell.
So responsive.
Yeah.
And like it just makes it easy for you to drive. Like, you know, as a passenger, like this whole time, I've not really understood. Like I know I've seen you like not work at driving it. I'm literally just holding the wheel.
Yeah.
And you point where it wants to go and it goes.
Yeah.
And then you put your foot down. brakes are unbelievable. Then you go into third gear. Third gear we found is like the holy grail.
Yeah, third's good, isn't it? You've just got enough torque.
Low end torque. Like no body roll. None. No, it doesn't feel like it anyway.
Yeah, well, no, I thought being a passenger I'd feel that, but, well, it's hard to film, but so that's just natural G-forces, but yeah, it feels really flat.
And whatever Imran at Evolve has done with your intake, Jesus.
I mean, the intake is...
Venturi is
mega, isn't it?
The pickup is phenomenal.
I'm a little bit peckish. Could you reach one of my bananas?
Oh yeah, sure.
Ooh, this is a bit pretty.
Jesus Christ, Joe. We're going too fast. Pete is absolutely on one today.
Pete is just, we talk about it time and time again. Pete and Dan, they're just masterclass. They're amazing. On this year's tour, they've, I would say, upgraded to Citroen jumpies.
Oh yeah.
And as you can see, I mean, using all the road, it's all about carrying speed, and Pete drills that into us time and time again. And he's so good at corner exit there. I mean, look at it. Look at the speed he's carrying up this hill.
This corner here will be a real lesson for you guys to learn from.
Yeah.
Watch
this. Coming
straight in.
Oh.
Jesus, how's he done that?
Straight through there. I mean, I was on the brakes coming in there.
Yeah,
it was
so,
just like,
yeah.
And again, they're going to attack, full attack.
Full attack,
See,
no brakes needed at all.
I mean, look at that. To be fair though, he is in a jumpy van, so... oh, thanks Pete, you're letting us go. Cheers, mate. Thanks, Pete. Cheers. We'll just use some of his tactics now through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. Cheers, Pete. Thanks for this.
So what sort of tactics are you using now, Joe?
I'm just using foot flat on the floor tactics.
Okay. How does that work out for you?
Yeah, so far, so good. Not too bad, you know. It's a beautiful day outside. Michelin's are hooking up nicely. Oh,
it's Dan! Here he is! We've got up to Dan.
Oh.
No, it's not often that Dan leads, because he's usually with
Dan's
the
usually
group.
at the back of the pack.
Yeah, but today he is leading the pack.
Oh, Dan.
Jesus.
What's going on? I mean, so you can see that Dan went for the Adria Matrix instead of the Citroen Jumpy.
Well, it's a clear choice of car, mate, to be honest.
I think, yeah, it was all down to the ladder on the back for Dan.
More aero.
More aero. He likes to get up sort of on deck, take his top off, get a bit of sun when we stop. God, I seem to have spent a lot of time today with my nozzle in the car. This thing is so thirsty, it's unbelievable. But Mexican weather, mate, you can't beat it. Yo.
What are you saying?
Not much.
Tired.
It's been a long day. We just had dinner and it was fantastic. I mean, the driving, the roads, the lack of traffic was just amazing. But
You're singing as well.
What's that?
You're singing.
My singing was really good. Yeah, you've probably seen some of that. In fact, you'll probably insert it once more.
Yeah.
Can that be the last time? La 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 la. La 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 la. What we have just found out though over dinner is the fact that there was a toll that everyone went through. We didn't have a toll tag. We were trying to figure out where this toll was and why our day was so long and why we ended up at the hotel very dead last by a long way. And that's because we went off on a little detour. So yeah, that was interesting.
A good detour.
It was great, yeah, it was brilliant. The day was really good. And now we're staying in this amazing castle hotel, which is really impressive, beautiful. We could probably overlay a very average drone clip in there before my drone started going crazy and I had to bring it down. But yeah, it was a really good day and gonna go up and get some sleep now. Well, I am, because Patrick's gonna edit a video. But I hope you've enjoyed it and sorry if I feel a bit la 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 la.
I haven't stopped laughing today. Like my throat hurts, I've laughed so much.
It's been, big smiles, laughter, loads of good food, good banter. At the beginning of the day, we've had some great chasers with people, following lots of really cool cars, including some M140s, that RS3, which you probably just heard. I think that's the favourite so far in terms of sound going on that flyby. But yeah, it's been great, really good. We will see you at the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Big thanks to Patrick, Talk Chasers, behind the camera, and obviously Petrolhead Tours. Give them a follow on Instagram. and we'll see you tomorrow.